everyone, my name is Aizah Fikri Salma. I'm in my first semester of class A and I made this video for my final assignment or my final exam. This book is entitled Basic English Grammar by Betty Azar, 2nd edition, which contains 10 chapters and I here will explain this 10 chapter according to what I understand and I will use to my language. Kita mulai ya. Chapter 1, Using be and have. Itu terdiri dari ada noun plus be plus noun or adjective. Be itu ada dua, yaitu ada singular dan ada juga yang plural. For example, the cat is cute or the flowers are beautiful. Yang kedua, pronoun plus be plus noun. Ini yang pronounnya kayak I, you, they, we, she, he, it. I itu pakai M, you, they, we pakai R, she, he, it itu pakai is. For example, we are smart. Number 3, yes or no question. For example, is she pretty? Number 4, using have and has. I, you, they, we menggunakan have. She, he, it memakai has. For example, I have a pencil. Number 5, using this, and that or those. Seperti yang pada gambarnya itu ada this dan those itu plural, this and that itu singular. Kita lanjut chapter 2, expressing present time. Present tense is used to describe action or situation that are currently happening. Habitual action, general truth, and sometimes for scheduled future events. Example for current action: she speaks English fluently. For habitual action, they visit their grandparents every Sunday. For example, scheduled events in the future: the train leaves at 7 p.m. The verb after she, he, it or third person singular has a final s. Example, it's. She eats breakfast every day. Kita lanjut. Positif itu formnya subject verb 1 menggunakan s atau es. Yang negatifnya menggunakan form subject do or does not plus verb 1. I, you, they, we itu menggunakan do dan she, he, it itu menggunakan does. Example, I do not come to library today. Lanjut yang question, itu formnya do or does plus subject plus verb 1. For example, do you like juice? Kita lanjut chapter 3, expressing present time. Part 2, present progressive, yakni end of verb plus ing. Formnya be plus ing plus verb ing. For example, I am sitting in class right now. Preposition of location, ya ada above, around, at, behind, dan lain-lain. seperti yang ada di gambar ini. Preposition of time, dia ada at, in, and on. At itu untuk a specific time on a clock, yang in untuk specific month or year, dan satu lagi ada on, specific day or date. Kita lanjut chapter 4, nouns and pronouns. Noun artinya is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. For example, chair, city, dog, Andy, beauty. Di sini ada noun, subject, and object. Maksudnya itu noun itu bisa menjadi subjek dan objek. For example-nya, subjek itu she speak English. Dan untuk objek, Jenny knows her. Kemudian noun itu atau jenisnya ada singular dan plural. Seperti yang bab 1 tadi ya. Itu diakhiri dengan s. Bisa cup jadi cups, pen jadi pens, pencil jadi pencils ya. Ada bentuk irregular plural, formnya child itu jadi children, fish jadi fish tetap. Example, I know the children. Next, a and n. A and n. A konsonan itu bagian depannya. N bagian depan dengan vowels a, i, u, e, o. Sebelum depannya a, i, u, e, o itu pakai n. Kalau konsonan biasa itu pakai a. For example, I have an apple. Terus contoh untuk yang depannya a saja itu he lives in a hotel. Itu h itu kan berarti konsonan. Baiklah, kita lanjut chapter 5, expressing past time. Pengertiannya used to talk about complete action in the past. Formnya subject plus verb to. Ini kalau past time dia makainya yang verb to. Tapi untuk negatif dan questionnya tetap pakai verb one. Negatifnya form negatif itu subject plus did or plus not plus verb one. Question, did plus subject plus verb one. Example for simple past tense positive, I played football yesterday. Negative, for example, I didn't walk to shop yesterday. For question, did you come to the library? Yes. Itu ada contohnya. Kalau misalnya itu kan tadi verb, sekarang yang menggunakan be itu ada I was in class yesterday, contohnya. Ini kita punya formnya lagi, itu yang pertama ada positif, itu subject was or were. Kenapa dia dinamakan past time? Karena yang yesterday itu menggambarkan yang udah lampau, atau udah lalu gitu ya. Nah, negative formnya itu ada subject plus was or were plus not. For example, I was not in class yesterday. Kemudian lanjut dengan question form, itu ada was or were plus subject. Misalnya for example, where was Jenny last night? Kita lanjut ke chapter 6, expressing future time. Pengertiannya, ways to express plans, schedule, and modal verb. Form to positive, ada subject plus be plus going plus infinitive. Infinitive itu kayak to plus the simple form of a verb. Contohnya, I am going to go downtown tomorrow. Nah, selanjutnya itu yang negatif, ada subject plus be plus not plus going to. For example, she isn't going to study tonight. Selain tomorrow ada tonight. Sama-sama untuk menggambarkan future time. Future time itu kayak masa yang akan datang, masa yang akan datang. Tapi karena dia pakai tonight atau tomorrow tadi, itu yang tonight itu kayak bisa untuk expressing past time, tapi bisa juga untuk future time. Nah, dia ini yang membedakannya itu ada di going to. Going to itu untuk kalau misalnya yang akan datangnya gitu. Terus kita lanjut yang form for question, itu ada be plus subject plus going to. For example, are you going to come to class tomorrow? Baiklah, kita lanjut di chapter 7, expressing ability. Itu ada pembahasannya, ada salah satunya ada can dan could. Kita bahas yang can dulu. Can express ability and possibility. For example, Yuko can speak English. Formnya yang negatif ada subject plus can plus not. Dan form untuk questionnya, untuk question itu ada, bisa ditambahkan dengan question word di depannya kayak who, what, where, when, dan sebagainya, plus can plus subject plus main verb. Lanjut yang ada yang kedua tadi yang could. Kalau untuk could ini itu the past form of can. For example, I was in Hawaii last month. Terus ada I could go, lanjutannya tadi ada I was in Hawaii last month. Kemudian I could go to the beach every day when I was there. Beach bukan beach ya. Form untuk negatif itu ada subject, ada could, ada not. Subject plus could plus not maksudnya. For example, I could not maksudnya itu ya. I could not go to the movie last night. Kemudian ada question itu ada could plus subject plus main verb. For example, can you speak English before you come here? Kita lanjut ke chapter 8. Itu ada noun, adjective, and pronoun. Modifying nouns with adjective and nouns. Modifying nouns maksudnya using adjective or other nouns to give more information about nouns. For example, a big house, kayak lebih memperjelas kan. Itu kan campuran big itu adjektifnya dan house-nya itu noun-nya. Atau contoh lain, chicken soup. Ini chickennya sama-sama noun, soupnya juga noun. Nah, ini termasuk modifying nouns with adjective dan nouns itu sendiri. Lanjut, expression of quantity. Expression like all of, most of, and some of. Mereka ini digunakan untuk mendeskripsikan kuantitas. For example, all of the student, most of the time. Contoh satu lagi, some of the books. Kita lanjut, ada possessive pronouns. Itu ada mine, yours, his, hers, ours, theirs. Itu possessive pronoun show ownership, jadi untuk menunjukkan kepemilikan gitu. For example, this book is mine, that house is theirs. Kita lanjut ke chapter 9, making comparisons. Itu ada ini dengan ini samaan dengan ini, yang A sama yang B itu. Nah, itu maksudnya itu the same. Bisa digunakan dengan S. Example-nya, A and B are the same, or A is the same as B. Ada juga gambar C dan D itu mirip, tapi bukan sama, mirip saja. Biasanya menggunakan to. Example-nya, C and D are similar, or C is similar to D. Yang gambar E dan F itu berbeda, itu different. Biasanya menggunakan from. Example, E and F are different, or E is different from F. Ada comparative adjectives used to compare two things. Ini pembagiannya bisa menggunakan apa saja gitu kan. Comparative adjective used to compare two things. Penjelasannya, we typically add er to short adjective or use more before long adjectives. For example, she is taller than her sister, or this book is more interesting than the other. Lanjut, superlative adjectives used to say that is the most among others. Jadi lebih dari yang lain. We usually add s to short adjective or use most with long adjectives. For example, he is the smartest in the class. Kayak dia yang lebih pintar daripada yang seluruh yang ada di kelas itu. Or this is the most beautiful beach. Lanjut, bisa menggunakan s. Itu used to show that two things are equal or similar in some way. For example, she is as tall as her brother. Lanjut, ada less titik than, kayak kelanjutannya maksudnya. Used to indicate that our things has a lower degree of quality than another. For example, this task is less difficult than the previous one. Lanjut, ada using that. This word shows direct comparison between two items. For example, he runs faster than I do. Mari kita lanjut chapter ke-10, chapter terakhir. Expressing ideas with verbs. Yang bisa menggunakan using should, using have, or have plus infinitive. Bisa using must, using since or since clause. Bisa menggunakan present perfect, question, and negatives. Using should is used to give advice, suggestion, or to indicate the right things to do. For example, you should eat more vegetables to stay healthy. Yang kedua, using have to plus infinitive. Maksudnya has to atau have to. Have to or has to express obligation or necessity, similar to must but less strong. For example, I have to finish this report by tomorrow. Terus yang ketiga, using must. Using must show a strong, menunjukkan kekuatan, necessity or prohibition. It implies something very important or regular. For example, you must wear a seatbelt when driving. Using since clause. Since is used with the present perfect to show when an action start and continues to the present. For example, she has worked at the company since last year. Lanjut, ada present perfect, question, and negatives. The present perfect is used to ask about experience or recent action and can be used to indicate something has not happened. For example, have you ever been to Paris? Itu formnya untuk question, itu menggunakan have, has, plus subject, plus past participle. Contohnya yang tadi ya, have you ever been to Paris? Terus form untuk negatif ada subject plus have or has plus not plus past participle. Contohnya, I haven't seen that movie yet. Sampai sini saja pembahasan saya. Terima kasih telah menonton.